regardless of who that was. I don't know if that was Gustavo's or not, or who in the hell, why in the hell. I wouldn't want to stay in New Mexico though, because it's like I would have died. That energy hurt so fucking badly, and me not being in pain. I wasn't in pain yesterday and last night. We were chill, and there was no fucking masturbating going on. It's like that started this morning when they took my fucking accounts, and I saw my accounts drop to 0. And then when they put the money back in the accounts and stuff, but back in the accounts, $9 though. I had $9. Now I have 0 again. I just wanted to get a hotel. I wanted to be able to get a hotel, put my stuff in the hotel, and go to work and get a little bit of money to afford the hotel a little longer. I really don't know what to do. And I don't know how to, like, am I supposed to prostitute myself? Because that's the only way that someone's going to get me a goddamn hotel room, I think. But I'm not going to fucking prostitute myself. Someone else might just be nice and give me a hotel room. It's all like, but then again, I'm acting just like that one guy that wanted me to pay for a hotel room for him when I was sleeping in my fucking car. And that was last year. And that was some homeless guy who wanted my card to get him a hotel room when I was sleeping in my car with the baby anyway. And he was sitting there thinking that I would buy him a hotel room. As well, like, what kind of fucking retard was he? That was like Gustavo's or the dad's. That could have been the one over here, Mr. Rocker Dude. It's like the one that's over here, Mr. Rocker Dude. It could have very well been him. So yes, I am in the wrong area. Yes, I am in the wrong area. Yes, I would want to leave, but I want to go back to my grandma's. No, because rocker clowns fucking stuck at Rose's. I was like, what the fuck shit is that? And then they're trying to say that, like, the masturbating went away at Rose's and stuff like that, as if they're trying to portray they're the good guys. It's like, whatever was at Rose's was the bad guy in the first fucking place. And my mom. But that's where Corey told me I could go. Either my mom's or Rose's, and they were both fucking bad. And now I'm stuck here. And it's like, I can't handle the rocker dude, clown, whatever the hell he is. This isn't funny, and this isn't a joke. This is people's lives. This is me and my daughter's fucking life. This isn't a fucking joke. And it's not a joke to torture the shit out of me. It's not a joke just to torture the shit out of me, just to get me to go somewhere. And I really don't like Gustavo or any of that. And Mr. Rocker Dude, who is sitting there trying to be like, I want to be the man of your life. Where do you see me? I don't know, because right after I fucking had sex with him, she started masturbating. So, no. And I don't like rock. I don't like Rocker Dude. It should be, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I'm not proud of it. And I'm not proud of him. And I'm not proud of it. And I'm not proud of this. I'm not proud of myself. I'm not proud of whatever the hell's inside of me. I'm not proud of him. And I'm not proud of Mike. And whatever the hell's inside of me. And Gustavo, Joseph, or whoever the fuck it is, they're not proud of it. Paul, piece of shit. Whatever the fuck you are, Paul, Canada boy, piece of shit. Only talk to me at certain times. That Canada boy was trying to talk to me at that fucking time. Well, I think that his friend was the one that was trying to fucking fight against him in the first place. And it's like, I don't even fucking know what the hell all that shit was about. And it's like, and I don't want to be Paul. And I don't want the dad inside of me. And I know that this area is bad because it says Dwayne. Maybe that this is their accounts. And this is why I need to just, like, not be with them. Because I really don't like that rocker dude. And that's what the human services guy was saying yesterday, was they like the rock and roll. And they were listening to rock and roll and stuff like that. But Gustavo was trying to, he didn't speak English, but he knew a shit ton of English love ballads and rock and roll, and it's disgusting. I was sitting there and I was like, I was so fucking mentally retarded in Fayetteville, it wasn't even fucking funny in order to even have talked to him. I really don't like Paul and whatever was inside of Paul, and I would have done anything to have gotten away from it. And Keith Percy. I would have done anything to have gotten away from, well, maybe not Keith. I don't know who the fuck all of this is, and if they did it just because they wanted to fuck my kid, I'm sitting there and I'm all like, well, maybe that's why Amy's like, whatever you do, don't let him take her. Whatever you do, don't let him take her. Whatever you do, don't let him take her. Well, he took her. He took Coraline. They were saying, whatever you do, don't let him take her. I didn't realize they were talking about Corey. Whatever you do, don't let him take her. Whatever you do, don't let him take her. You know, that stuff replays in my head all the fucking time because it's like I wasn't strong enough. I wasn't strong enough to keep him away. I wasn't strong enough to run off. I wasn't strong enough to keep the family together. And I wasn't strong enough to keep him from taking her. And I wasn't strong enough to keep... I'm over here and I'm all like, just... They want to find April foster care? Well, they were talking about putting CPS on me anyway for living in my car out here. And they were like, I'm going to call CPS because you're not a fit parent. You're not a fit parent. You're not a fit parent. They're like, I'm going to have to put CPS on you. Whatever you do, don't let him take her. I'm starting to realize it was that Hugo Rocker writer that Paul was claiming to fucking be. Don't let him take her. Don't let him take her. And I'm sitting here and I'm all like, why would they even threaten to take April away instead of giving me the assistance? I would have had assistance, but I don't want assistance from him. So he ended up canceling that one, and I had to go and reapply with a different lady, and the lady I don't think would let that happen. I don't think. So screw that one guy, the one that only did the phone calls. But he told me to go in person and apply. And it shouldn't be me getting punished for even applying for assistance in the first place. I do need assistance. I'm 32 years old almost. I should be able to actually fucking have a life. And a life of my own without having to be dependent on my mom and my grandma. Because it's like, I'd always sit there and say, you're not fit enough. You're not fit enough. You're not fit enough. First, I'm not fat enough. Then I'm not fit enough to be a parent. Then I'm not stable enough to keep a job, and I can't keep a job. And when I kept DoorDash and I was DoorDashing longer than he expected, he was sitting there and he was getting pissed off at me because I wasn't supposed to be able to keep a job longer than 3 months. That's what Corey was wanting. I wasn't supposed to keep a job longer than 3 fucking months. And that's what Corey was saying. You can't keep a job longer than 3 months. That's all like, so what the fuck was he talking about? As if I'm like, okay, well then don't apply for homeless assistance. Alright, let me just figure out a way. I won't apply for homeless assistance then. I don't know what to do because it's like I'll just ask and see if I can get a hotel room and then cancel that application or some shit. I was like, but I've slept in my car for a long time and I was getting myself up and going when I was here in California last time. I was getting myself up and going and I was getting myself to where I could work and everything like that, but then I hit an elk and then somebody hit me in the back and just, it's like everything was just going so fucking wrong. The mechanic in the East Coast is way cheaper than out here. Even if I was to drive all the way to the East Coast, that mechanic is still cheaper than any mechanic out here. But I know how to do car work. So if I need to do some car work, I could do some car work. I mean, I'm not going to be able to replace the hood and stuff. But I mean, I don't have tools and I can't really do any of the stuff because I don't have tools. But, you know, it's like, it's still cheaper out there than it is out here. I'm trying to live life. I'm trying to live life. And yeah, it's like, yeah, I need protection, but I don't need my samurai from no fucking horrible prisoner that's a fucking pedophile. Should have just stayed in certain areas. Well, I don't have the money to get to those certain areas. They control my accounts, obviously. Obviously, they control my accounts. Who's to say I didn't have a lot of money in the USAA savings that we used to have because they took that account away after the surrender? Who's to say? Who's to say that I didn't have money? Who's to say that I don't have money? Who's to say that they could put money in without me even fucking knowing it or knowing why there's money being put in my account? Who's to say that they couldn't have given me the money to actually do this kind of stuff? They pull it out, put it in. It's like, it's just disgusting. What, sex? Sex? It's all about sex? It's not about sex to me. I don't know what to do because I just know that I hate Paul with every ounce of my fucking soul. Always have, always will. Always have, always will. Whatever in the hell loves Paul was not me. Piece of shit. 666 on his forehead. Pedophile. They've been having 666 on these license plates. And they're like, oh, you're supposed to defend the devil. You're supposed to defend the devil. defend the dad, or they're against the dad, against the dad, against the dad. Whatever it is, I'm not for pedophiles, and it's not that I'm fucking scared of them. It's that I would rather fucking every last one of them be dead. Every last one of them be fucking dead. It's like, this is not how this is supposed to fucking go. This is not how this was supposed to fucking go.